Happy summer solstice, happy midsummer's day, and tonight is going to be the shortest night in the year. Today is going to be the longest day, and it's a day with such blessings, enormous blessings for all the signs. Mutables, here is your reading. I'm going to welcome in Sarah Elizabeth, who's my spirit guide and who has channeled me for over 20 years. I'm an astrologer, historian and writer, and I have amazing ornaments and bringers of luck and magic in my house. Welcome, Sarah Elizabeth. I'm just clearing negative energy and bringing in the good vibes. So what's being said sometimes is not me, it's Sarah Elizabeth. We're going to start with the major arcana cards, including the aces for the mutable signs: Virgo, Sagittarius, Gemini and Pisces. And while I'm shuffling, I'll tell you about my display, which is related to the manifestation ceremony for the summer solstice. So if you want to do one at home, make sure you have your crystals. I've got all mine here. That's my Romany Gypsy special one. Get 4 candles, preferably red. I've placed them north, west, east and south. And they also are for the fire, air, water and earth signs, one each. And when I'm manifesting, I light those. And if you go to my all signs video, you will see that being done. You need a bowl. In it, you need sage, dried sage, and then fresh herbs. I've got rosemary, holy basil and parsley in the house. So I place those in the bowl with mineral water because the minerals are so essential. I add a few drops of lavender. And then I take a rose of my choice. Yesterday I took a red rose because that's when the summer solstice started. And I wrote on each petal a wish, and I popped them in that bowl. I immersed them in the water and then I went and released them in my pond. Now my pond is in the garden. Any water place is good, streams, ponds, river, sea. Or you can just release them to the ground and let the earth take them away. Or you can keep them in a sachet. They say a pink sachet, but any sachet will do. And sleep with that sachet under your pillow. You must have the Sun Tarot on the table. If you don't have a tarot card, draw the sun. Draw the sun and put that on the table. It's exactly the same thing. For my display, I have got here, I've got for the air signs, the Pegasus, for the fire signs, the dragon, for absolute air because they're going to be flying high on the Pegasus. And if you go to my all signs reading, you will hear me reading a bit on Midsummer's Night from this book, Tredicino the Medallion Keeper by Lisa Giannicelli, someone I know. And there's a turtle and a spirit sea turtle for the water signs, and there's a leprechaun for the earth signs because you're going to be as lucky as a leprechaun. And fire is going to be coming out of the dragon's mouth over all your enemies and people that don't wish you well. And air signs, all air signs are going to be flying high in the sky. In this case it's Gemini, but all the air signs, Aquarius and Libra have had those, have had the Pegasus in their reading. Okay, let's get on with this one for the mutables. I take too long shuffling, I know. Sometimes I wait for Sarah Elizabeth to tell me to stop, but I've had a conversation with her and I've said people are getting bored. So let's get that done more quickly. And here we are. We've got one for Virgo, which is the Ace of Cups. The aces are so spectacular. They're new beginnings. They're such valuable cards. And the Ace of Cups is following your heart card, which indicates marriage, finding the love you want. Here we've got a simple ace card. You can see it with the camera. For Sagittarius, I've got the Lovers. And both Virgo and Sagittarius are going to have the most amazing love life this year. It's going to be astounding. Aries Jupiter has moved into Aries on May the 10th, making this Aries Emerald year. It's moved into Sagittarius's house of true love. Virgo has had his or her house of true love finding its way constantly to Virgo. The three most important planets at the moment are Jupiter, Neptune, and Mercury, and Mars. So Virgo, you have been put in a position of love this year to find your true love. But Jupiter's going to be fighting for your career. So that's going to be the dominant part. But true love is the person you are in love with, you've already met. Sagittarius, I think it's going to be a soulmate returning. Next we have Gemini. We've got the Hierophant. And Geminis have transformed themselves. Basically, they have transformed themselves into a different being. They were not so clear about their intentions, not so determined about the way they were needing to be. Some of them had experienced addictions of many types. And so this card is saying unity. You have your unity. Expand your circle of real friends. You will find spiritual growth. And Gemini, Jupiter's going to be in your house of enlightenment, spiritual enlightenment, which is what the Hierophant is saying. You're finding unity in yourself, you're expressing yourself in the correct way, and the right love will come because of that. And now I've got Pisces. So Pisces, you've got the Fool card, which doesn't really make you the fool, or you're the fool. It makes you the dreamer, to dream big, to have dreams for your future. And the funny thing is, Pisces, you are going to have real dreams come true, because you've had quite a bad run with money, and money is going to figure highly in your chart because Jupiter's moved into your house of money. And so money is going to come flowing to you. You're probably going to benefit the most out of all the zodiac cards with money. Let's see what my angel tarot cards bring us. I think I place these like that. Okay. Let's go in the same order. Virgo, earth sign. You have got renewal. You are going to be renewing something with someone. You are going to be finding that love that you've had to leave because you've got commitments of other types. Maybe you're already committed to someone but you don't want to be there, or you're committed to a job that takes you away, or you aren't free mentally or physically. You're just a workaholic, not because you particularly want to be, because of the circumstances you're in. They're going to be big changes for you, and you're going to be renewing things. You've reviewed and evaluated a favourable assessment of the facts, and it's time to move in a new direction. You know that, and you're moving towards that now, Virgo. You look very happy there with a companion and a child. Maybe it'll be a child you have together, or children, represents children from previous marriages. Sagittarius, the Emperor. It's saying to you, you're going to meet someone who's logical, structured, has a plan, or you have to get a plan in place for your needs now, to not dwell on sadness to start living again. If you're waiting for a soulmate to come back, you're going to be happy with or without him or her. So just get on with it. And if it's destined to be, it will come back. It's been said many times that what's yours never passes you by. So just live one day at a time. That's the message for you. Gemini, unity. So we've got unity there. We've got a traditional viewpoints and methods. Suddenly you're not going to be off the beaten track. You're going to be totally traditional with viewpoints and methods, spiritual organizations. Seek out mentors and like-minded friends. It's going to be a period of spiritual enlightenment for you, Gemini. Can you see that card? And Pisces, the sun. The sun is going to be shining down on you, and you are going to have a very happy outcome. Brilliant new ideas that land you success. Have confidence in yourself, and even just a bit of money which you haven't had will give you the opportunities to build on that and build yourself a great future. And with that will come a great love. I think for all the signs, love is going to dominate this year. Whether it's going to be a permanent love or not is another matter. But for a few of the signs, this is the year of true love. So that's going to be very, very, very important in everybody's readings. So let's take a mermaid card for you. People say that they like these. We'll just take one for all the mutables. There we go. So this one is a drift. So it says letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for time and take charge of time. So everything happens in the perfect moment. Let go of things that aren't in your life right now. And if they're meant to come back, they will come back. For instance, Sagittarians, well, all the mutables, they're very open to change. They're very open, just float adrift. They're very open to change. They're very open to new things happening, but they do dwell. They do dwell. If they fall in love, they find it difficult to fall in love with someone else easily. Sometimes you have to let go. Sometimes two soulmates aren't right for each other at one particular time. They need they need more time in their life journeys, their life lessons before they can come together again. If they're meant to come together, the universe will bring you together. And when it says just drift in the water, it's the same as the Chariot. The Chariot often says, let me take you to your fate. And that's really the case with the Chariot. Let's take a card for each sign out of my Wisdom Oracle cards. So to all the signs, just drift. Let the Chariot take you to your fate. Let fate come to you. Let destiny come to you. It's time to let go of the winter blues. Spring's gone now. We're in summer. We're in our most beautiful, expansive self. Midsummer, like I said, is the longest day of the year. Dress up. Get up. Feel the nature around you. Feel the breeze. Look at the sun. It's at its peak today. So it's time to celebrate all the love we've been given. It's time to appreciate all the asses we've kicked out of our lives and the fact that they're no longer there. That's wonderful. Because if they've not been there and you are fine, then you didn't need them. And it's time to appreciate all the work you've put in and how it's all going to come to the fore for you this year. This year up to May the 10th is going to be an extraordinary year of change, because we had a conjunction between Neptune and Mercury in April, and that conjunction in Pisces has created a massive change in the world for people. Before that, people were competitive, they were cutthroat, they just lived on social media. Now people are going to be more compassionate, more caring, more patient, more wanting quality, more wanting spirituality. Here we've got a card for Virgo. You're going to become much more mystic. You're going to be thinking things through. You're going to be looking for something different than what you thought you wanted before. So Sagittarius, you've prayed for what you want and it's coming to you. You can see those cards. The prayer card is beautiful. There's a beautiful lemon drink there, and lemons bring fresh citrus feel to our bodies. In fact, if you have lemon in water in the morning, it really feeds your body the nutrients it needs before, in warm water, before you get going with the rest of your food. And here we've got pastures running into meadows, into, you're just praying for beauty and everything that's good, and you're getting it. The Mystic card, let's look at that. So Virgo, you've been wrapped up in the dark. Now you're actually thinking things through. You're going to be coming out of that robe and you're going to be saying, hey, I know what I want now. I've thought it through. I've had my moment of reawakening. I've had my moment of knowledge. I know what I want. The next one is for Gemini, vanity. That old life you had, which was a party lifestyle, possibly addictions, not reaching out to the spiritual, is gone. You are now different. You're leaving that life behind. You are getting messages to leave that life behind, and you're much happier now, dealing with a clear internal whiteness, and you've got clarity and love. Look at that, all that in smoke, all that high-rise buildings and everything's in smoke, and these people are at the front of it, wondering why they're there at all. And now Pisces, victim. You have been a victim, Pisces, of many people's being left out. You're a very gentle soul and you've been left out, often seen as the underdog. This is not going to resonate with all Pisces, of course. We're probably going to have really extremely powerful Pisces people in the universe. But for some Pisceans who need the money, the dragon was there saying, look, you're not going to be a victim anymore. I'm getting you out of that stalemate situation. And you've got all those helping you out, taking the lid off. Once the lid is off, then the world is your lobster, Pisces. The world is your lobster, that's for sure. I'd love to take another of the Wisdom Oracle cards, but the readings end up too long. So let's just stick to one, and I will do individual readings for everybody at a separate time. Okay, Virgo, sleep. You've had a lot of sleep. You've really had your beauty sleep, but you're thinking sleep, and you've thought what you want, and your guardian angels have shown you the right way forwards, and you've had to sacrifice a lot to get what you want, but you're going for it. There we go. You're going to curl up out of that sleep and get on with it very soon. Here we've got Sagittarius, marriage for Sagittarius. It's either going to be with your soulmate when it comes back, but the marriage card has come up for Sagittarius quite a lot. Gemini, vision. You've got a new vision of what you want your life to be. And it doesn't include that vanity society or that vanity group of people that were there before. And Pisces, it's saying be brave, be brave. You're not the victim anymore. And when that money comes, you're going to have to siphon out those people that are going to suddenly start really liking you again. But you are going to have the eyes of that leopard there, and you're going to know who they are, and you're going to see them for what they are, and you're going to push them away. this card came out, and so I'm going to take it for all of you. Trustworthy guidance. Trustworthy guidance is something that you are looking in yourselves for. You are actually getting it from yourselves. You're actually starting to communicate with your higher self, which is your true gut feeling. And it speaks to you all the time. So many people ignore it because they want something, but that's not good. You have to listen to your gut. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. That's the angels, an angel message, an angel on your shoulder. We all have our guardian angel. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. And channeling, when you find your spirit guide, you can channel answers to yourself. Channeling is a very successful means of communication. Found it. Found what you've been looking for. You will find it, all of you. You will find what you've been looking for. All mutables will find it. You won't have to look too far either, because it will just be there in front of your eyes. Let's take one of these energy oracle cards for you. These I adore. So on my shuffle. Okay, Virgo, attachment. You are going to become very attached to the person you go looking for. This will be an attachment that will last a lifetime. So you're going to take off the mask. Take off the mask that's been holding you back. The mask of that life that you've not really liked leading. And that mask is coming off. And you will be moving forwards as your real self. Getting what you want. What you need. What you feel will nurture your soul. Sagittarius. The sun. The sun. What can I say? How lucky are you to have the sun? The sun is the feeder of everything. The feeder to our soul, the feeder to our vitamin D, the feeder to our happiness. The person you find, the person who comes to you will be your sunshine. You will call him or her your sunshine. You will say, don't take my sunshine away, but you won't need to say that because it won't go. Look at that water. Look how nourishing it is in the sun. And you, like a sunflower, will turn your body and your face around to find the sun for the rest of your lives. True love is coming to you. You've got the marriage card. So Sagittarius, you needn't worry ever again. Gemini. We've had great anxiety in the past, Gemini, but you may be feeling anxious now still, but don't let any of those old habits fight their way back in, because you've got so much going for you now. You're finding your enlightened self. It's all about friendship, a new friend, a business enterprise that will take you through. So you've got so much good coming, but those old friends will have to go. And as I said, you might find a love that turns out to be a best friend. Let's take another one for Gemini just to clarify that. Yeah, your third chakra is being cleared by Archangel Chamuel, and you are actually feeling some anxiety still. You know, it takes a long time. If I'm speaking to the Geminis that, resonate with this, then you will be feeling some anxiety, because if you have experienced addictions, they don't go away in a minute. You have to fight on. You have to keep that inner strength, but you're getting so much help from the angels to have that. And here we've got Pisces, the temple path. Well, Pisces, you will be someone who deserves to get money. I've said this to Aquarians, because out of all the signs, Pisces and Aquarians, You will be the benefactors of the universe. You will be the ones that help people with the money you get. And you're walking up that temple path because you're walking into a spiritual realm. And God or the universe always know who to give the right money to. Some people, they treat it like the jester, the court jester. They wait to see what they do with it. And if they don't do the right things with it, then karma gets them in the end. But you Pisces, will not be like that. You will distribute it in a way you know, because you've been through hardship. You know where to put it. Aquarians will be the same. I'm going to take one more card for each of you out of these. So here, Virgo, you're the man holding a coin. Well, Jupiter's in your career, and what a handsome man we've got there with a coin. Jupiter's in your career house, and it's giving you choices with your career. Do you become self-employed? You'll still make as much money. Do you become the CEO of your company? You'll make loads of money. Do you continue to be the workaholic you've always been? No, you won't. You're going to find a better way of working, and you're going to be holding a coin. So don't fear, don't be scared, because money will, out of all the signs, Virgo's the steadiest with money. So Virgo is the pentacle man, and definitely, or the pentacle woman, and so that's for Virgo. Here, Sagittarius, got the angel of strength with you here, and you've got the lion, and you will not be afraid of anyone anymore. You see things with a different eye. You look at things with a different view and vision, and you won't be fooled anymore. You're looking for something different. You know what you want. You don't jump in. You jump in quickly when you know it's it, but otherwise you don't, and you know what you want, so you will find it because you've got the angel of strength guiding you. Gemini, daughter spirit, and this is going to give you the strength you need. Gemini, this door to spirit, just look how beautiful it is. A golden door, and you've got floating butterflies, and all the elements are out there, the sea, the air. Well, fire will be in the form of candles and light, but you've got flowers. You will float around. Your anxieties will be gone, Gemini. Pisces, rest and rejuvenation. Lots of rest and rejuvenation for you, Pisces, as you make plans for your future and you see it unfold before you, because it's in your house of money. You're going to have a lot of responsibility with that. My spirit, my saint and angel cards now. Quick shuffle, please, Sarah Elizabeth. And please find the right cards for my Mutable so they get the right messages from this summer solstice to the next. It's going to be quite a year. This reading is a year's reading, and certainly by May the 10th, you will have established yourselves in the houses that Jupiter has visited, whether it's love, whether it's true love, whether it's friendship, whether it's money, whether it's doing your home, and everybody's got a different one. I've told you about those in your individual readings. So here we've got a blessing in disguise. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. So Virgo, the problem you were at a crossroads about was actually the answer to your prayer, because you couldn't have carried on in that life being unhappy forever. So you faced that problem, you realized you wanted the problem, you didn't want it to go away, and you're on your way to get it. Sagittarius, ground yourself. When you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. So Sagittarius, yes, sometimes you delve into the world of love. I'm a Sagittarius. You listen to words of love. What this is telling you is that actions speak louder than words, and you must ground yourself to see actions as more important than words. and to get on with things so that you produce and become the best productive part of yourself, rather than waste time dwelling on what might not be or might be. And let go, because let go, get on with your life. You've got the sun behind you. You've got power and strength behind you. So just get on with it, and what's yours will come to you. Next is Gemini. We've got energy work. You're working on your energy fields. You're working on your strength to get over what hasn't been easy for you. Life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. And you will start to feel this energy so you can help other people, but you may need this through therapy yourselves or through counselling. But the energy field you're getting from repairing yourselves is going to be so strong in you that you will find you're going to be doing that for other people, Gemini. And that could be in your world of enlightenment. And now Pisces, a wedding. Oh, Pisces, we've talked all about money with you, but you've actually got a wedding coming, whether it's a child's wedding or your wedding, or I think it's your wedding, because love's going to touch the lives of all my signs, all the signs this year. But all the signs I've been reading for, I'm seeing love dominating constantly. One angel card for all of you. Let's see what the mood is, what the essence is of the time. What the mood of the angels is bringing to you for this year. The angel of forgiveness. So you're going to find yourselves forgiving people that have hurt you. That might not be that you want to be with them. It might be because you want to divorce yourselves from them, but forgive them so you can move on and leave that energy and that sadness behind. But forgiveness is going to be a thing, you know, forgiving people also around you that are not in your everyday life but may have done bad, giving some people a second chance. But I'm not very good at that, because I think once they've done bad, they're always going to be bad. We might take another of those. But forgiveness is important. If you have a row with someone close to you, forgive them quickly. Don't dwell on. Life's too short. So many people, whatever age you are, have lost their lives before you. So make the most of every day. Don't waste it with squabbles and fighting. If someone is not for you, let them go. I think that's the message there. Fortune cookie, let's take one for you. Society. Say yes to all the wonderful invitations coming your way. Excellent networking opportunities and new love interest for singles will be the result. What I tell you, there's love for you all. But for some, it'll be your soulmates coming back. One more of these. Assert yourself. This is it. Go for what you want. The time is right for soulmate connections. Birth of a child also likely. Yes, the next 3 months, the last month also. So 4 months in total have been very fertile months for child making. So be careful if you don't want a child. If you want a child, it's the right time. I said, let's take one more of these. The Angel of Serenity. Well, we are in for a serene time. And today, midsummer is when the cosmos is holding and supporting us, when we're allowed to release anything we've been keeping in or that no longer serves us, to make us into our serene selves. So ground yourselves. Say to the summer solstice, listen to me and hear my prayers. May they manifest with ease and grace, all while working in my highest favour. And say that to the roses, say that to nature, and enjoy this summer solstice. And I hope it's a wonderful one for you, my mutable signs. I'm a mutable star sign, Saggitarius, and my moon's in Pisces. So there we go. 2 bits of that for me. Good day. Have a wonderful day.